All right, hello. It looks like we got one last skill. This one, you guys are writing exponential functions. Okay, so you guys are just using this generic one, y equals a times b to the x, but you have to know that b equals 1 plus r, and r in this case is in decimal form. Okay, so when you state r, it's a percent, but when you write it, it's decimal, which I know is kind of weird, but it's the thing. All right, so make sure your answer makes sense in context of the problem, all that good stuff. Okay. So I have 7,000 bacteria all over my kitchen counter because I'm really messy and live by myself, so what do I care? I know the population of this bacteria decreases by 10.9% every hour. Oh, man. All right, because I start to clean. So exponential growth or decay, since it's decreasing, I'm going to say it's decay. Starting amount is my A value, which is 7,000. The percent growth or decay, you write that as a percent, so since it's decay, it's negative 10.9%. Okay, growth factor B. B equals 1 plus R, which negative 10.9% as a decimal is negative 0.109. Okay, do not round that off. So B equals, that's going to be 0.891. Okay, so B in this case is 0.891. So that means Y equals A, 7,000 times B, which is 0.891, raised to the x power. Okay, so a quick check. We know that if B is greater than 1, it's growth. Okay, so B is less than 1 here, so that means that we wrote it as a decay, which means it's correct. Okay, so find the number of bacteria after 25 hours. Well, that's going to be 7,000 times 0.891 raised to the 25th power. Okay, so give me a second to grab a calculator. 7,000 times 0.891 raised to the 25th power. That did not do it correctly because I'm not using a real calculator. I'm pretty sure the answer is 390, but I just want to double check. 7,000 times 0.891 raised to the 25th. Yep, you would get 390.87, but since we're talking bacteria, which is like a living thing, it doesn't make sense to have 0.8 of a bacteria, okay? Your test is going to have cats, so that's a little more obvious with cats, all right? But 390 bacteria. So that's decreasing, which I think is the harder one for you guys. This next one, I have gold. I know the value of the gold appreciates by 8.1% every year, and gold is worth 56.50. So that's going to be growth because appreciate means growth. Starting amount is the 56.50. Your R in this case is 8.1% because it's increasing, it's positive. Again, B equals 1 plus R. R as a decimal is 0.081. Okay, remember 8% is 0.08. All right, so that means my final B value is going to be 1.081. All right, so that means Y equals A, which is the 56.50 times B, 1.081 raised to the x power. That's a 5, by the way. That looks horrible. All right, how much will the gold be worth in 18 years? So 56.50, 1.081 raised to the 18th. Let's get my calculator. 56.50 times 1.081 raised to the 18th. We're talking money here, so you should have 2 decimal places. $22,956.78. And there you have it. And again, quick check, if it's appreciating, it should be going up. So that's definitely more than 5,000. And then this one, I started with 7,000 and it went down to 390. Also makes sense. Okay, so just doing those quick gut checks is going to help you guys. Make sure you guys are answering in context of the problem that makes sense. Good luck, and I hope you have a good weekend.